Brodes Media.
Carson Wentz blows. Carson Wentz literally sucks. There's a lot of bad offensive line play out there in the NFL. All right, teams don't get swarmed to the point where their quarterback is taking 9 sacks. The ball's flying all over the place. Here's a fumble. It's a loose ball. The guy is horrendous when it comes to pocket presence, when it comes to awareness. He sucks, and it's kind of funny watching it from the other side because Brandon Graham looked like he was 22 again. Fletcher Cox looked like he was 26, right? The guys that were like, yo, what's going on here? We need to see more pressure. How ironic is it when they go to a dude who doesn't know how to throw the football away and is always looking for more when there's nothing even there to grab onto anyway? They look like masterful performances again. I mean, come on, let's put the pieces together. It's because he is horrendous at his job, and it cracks me the hell up at this point. You got dumb tweets being flown out there from Evan Turner, like us Eagles fans and us Philadelphia sports fans are awful people, from going from a supporter to someone who's making fun of an individual. Well, I mean, let me get this straight here, Evan Turner, who sucked as a number 2 overall pick, may I add. When he was good, we gave him his praise. When he looks like this, we mock him and rip him to shreds. He's in control, okay? It's not us. Don't blame all the fans that went down to Washington, D.C. to take over the damn stadium where you're hearing Carson, Carson, cheers all throughout. Not even cheers, really. Cheers, I label that as a positive way of expressing your feelings. But come on, man. The dude is horrendous. It's as simple as that, and I can't wait to play them again because that team can't score a damn lick. I mean, it came down to going for it on 4th down, and Avonte Maddox meets you at the middle. Talk about a slot corner going up against a tight end saying, I'm going to win that damn battle. It was sensational for sure. I had goosebumps watching that play. Now, unfortunately, I hated what the Eagles did after that. There was a safety that occurred. A couple things bothered me. Yes, we're going to move into the conversation of what's going on in the second half, but I hated that 4th and 1 call where Pascal got the ball and they tried to get cute with it. Now, people are saying if you just followed the block, no. See, what you're missing out on is when it's 4th and 1 like that and you have a dynamic weapon like Jalen Hurts with his legs or someone else other than Pascal. Pascal's not the option there. The reason why maybe he doesn't follow his block there, he tries to cut short and cut back into the inside, is because you're not utilizing the type of weapon that has that type of mindset here. I mean, that's not the go-to guy. So if you put a non-go-to guy in a go-to situation, this is the type of result. So I didn't like that at all. There was one drive specifically in the second half where they went three and out, and they used like 20-something seconds on the clock, if that, it felt like. But it was a wasted opportunity. All around, though, I'm proud of this football team, and I'm not going to be someone who bashes this and looks at it fully negative. I got 3 negative takeaways, and unfortunately, I probably got to them quicker than I wanted to. But all around, I don't knock 3-0. The Bengals went into Dallas and lost to Cooper Rush, didn't they? Matt Ryan and the Indianapolis Colts just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. The Eagles were on a short week going on the road to a division rival. And they dominated this football game, okay? Once again, it's not as if the second half they look awful and they're pathetic and they're embarrassing. They weren't sharp. But when you have the first half that you have, I think some of those second half play calls, there's sort of a correlation. It's a cause and an effect on why it's playing out the way that it is. Doesn't mean that I can live with this forever. It's been 3 straight weeks. But I heard Brandon Graham say something after the game about it was somewhat of a blessing in disguise what happened with that defense against Detroit. Because it was almost like a wake-up call. Yo, fellas, you got to be better than this. If you take your foot off the gas, a team like the Lions will embarrass you. So be better. And I think this team is clearly in the right mindset to acknowledge that this isn't up to our standard, as the quarterback says. And speaking of the quarterback, How about this? When the game was in that weird spot where we're looking at the clock and it's right before half and is it even ticking? It's stuck at 18 seconds. What's going on? And he throws the touchdown pass to Devontae Smith, and Devontae was murdering people all throughout the high point in the football, going and getting body slammed at the goal line. I mean, come on. These are not 50-50 balls. The advantage go to the Eagles. It's wild. It's a wild concept having playmakers. Real quickly, though, going back to that play, it wasn't even in the playbook for this week. So here's Jalen, and he's got everything going and the time and everything, and it's like, okay, we need to do something here. Bang, goes to that play. And look, Devontae Smith makes a play. There was coverage there. It was a tight window. Devontae wins the battle. But that's what you have when your roster is this talented.